There's something uniquely enchanting about late-night walks, something that captivates the heart. The stillness of the night brings an unusual clarity. It strips away the noise and chaos of the day, allowing everything to feel simpler, more authentic. For me, these nighttime strolls have become a cherished ritual. Having dedicated over 40 years to my trade as a welder, I've developed a strong connection to my craft. It's a demanding profession, but one that brings me a deep sense of satisfaction. With each meticulously welded joint, I create something enduring. Nowadays, I find myself living alone on a sprawling farm that my late wife, Maria, and I built together. It's an expansive place, filled with memories, but far too large for one person. Yet I couldn't bring myself to downsize after Maria lost her battle with cancer. My children have long since moved out, establishing their own lives, leaving just me and my loyal dog, Bosley, to navigate this realm of solitude together. One evening, after a grueling day in the shop, I felt the familiar urge to escape the confines of my thoughts and venture outdoors. The property sprawled out before me like an untouched canvas, and I enjoyed completing a loop around it as a soothing way to unwind. The night air was crisp, biting gently at my skin as Bosley trotted happily beside me. In many ways, I often think Bosley cares for me more than I might for him. His loyalty never ceases to reassure me. As I wandered, thoughts drifted through my mind, memories of Maria, moments spent laughing together, years of happiness that felt so distant now. I had walked this loop countless times, comfortably lost in nostalgia. But as I rounded the corner, heading back toward the farmhouse, something caught my eye, an unsettling movement at the second-story window. It was the bedroom we once shared, the one whose walls had heard dreams whispered and secrets kept. For a fleeting second, I thought I saw a shadow dart across the light. A chill crept down my spine. My heart raced as I stopped, feeling an inexplicable weight in my chest. The thought of an intruder, a stranger lurking in my home, sent adrenaline coursing through my veins. My mind raced with the reminders of my fortitude. After all, I had built and crafted with my own hands, forged strength through the years. I dashed inside, the wooden floor creaking beneath my hurried footsteps, racing up the stairs to confront whatever awaited me. Reaching the room, everything appeared unchanged. Maria's absence filled the air like a heavy fog, shrouding my senses in sorrow. No signs of a struggle, no one had violated my sanctuary, yet I could not shake the feeling that something was amiss, some underlying tension trapped within those four walls. As I stood there lost in thought, I felt both foolish and agitated, convinced I had simply imagined what I thought I had seen. The very next night surfaced a new dread. Bosley growled lowly, alerting me from the depths of my sleep, and I sat up abruptly, my heart racing once again. Listening intently, I discerned creaking sounds emanating from the upper floor. It could just be the house settling, I told myself rationally, but that reasoning crashed against a wall of instinctive fear. Footsteps hovered just above me. I hesitated, considering the wisdom of arming myself with my hunting rifle, yet deep down, I felt an urge to confront this potential threat head-on. Flashlight in hand, I ventured upstairs once more. I opened the door slowly, preparing myself for whatever awaited. The room stood untouched, dust motes dancing in the flashlight's beam, but something felt decidedly off. Anxiety knotted in my stomach as I pondered for a moment what else could be at play. How had my once comforting surroundings turned into sources of dread? The next night shattered my frail sense of security. As I descended the stairs for a midnight snack, I found the kitchen lights glowing ominously, an absurdity, as I had meticulously turned off every single light prior to going to bed. Panic surged through me, and I called the police once more, breathlessly explaining my fears of a prowler slipping around my home. They were cordial yet skeptical as they searched, only to find nothing amiss. I could read between the lines of their polite smiles. They thought I was overreacting. That same night was marked by an unsettling silence as I tucked myself into bed. Rest eluded me, so I climbed the stairs toward the bedroom once again, making a desperate bid to soothe my mind. And that's when I stumbled upon the nightmare that awaited me. Peering through the door, I was flooded with disbelief. Clothes lay haphazardly scattered across the floor, Maria's clothes, garments I had lovingly tucked away only months before. They now lay strewn about the room as if she had been there only moments prior.